So let's talk about my trip to Jamaica. It was so much fun. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I keep looking up at the viewfinder and I need to look at y'all. Hey y'all. I'm not sure how you found my channel, maybe by looking up stuff about Jamaica, or maybe, you know, you're a subscriber, and if you are, I love you so much. Thank you for coming back. And if this is your first time here, go ahead and press that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video and go watch my own videos too. Let's talk about Jamaica. Traveling day. Let's talk about traveling day. Take a sip. So traveling day, what did we have to do to prepare for the trip? Of course, you have to have your passport, and then with all of the COVID madness going on in the world, we did have to take a COVID test before we got there and before we left. So we took the COVID test 2 days, I believe it was 2 days before our flight took off. So we booked an all-inclusive trip. So that means like your resort and your flight. So with the resort, it comes with food, different things on the resort that you have access to, and things like that. So I ended up staying at Montego Bay, and I say that because we booked together, not necessarily at the same exact time, but I believe it was the same day. And it's 2 hotels with similar names. So it's Montego Bay, and then there's the Palace, I believe, Palace, or something like that, to where it's similar. So girl, the whole time we booking, we thinking well, no, we actually did book the same thing, but they update your itinerary up until the trip. So up until the day before, all of our information was saying Montego Bay. We get there, and Deanna and Daphne, the 2 people that I was traveling with, they got another update and I didn't. Mine still said Montego Bay, and then theirs said the one that was next door. So when we got there, I spent maybe all of 2.5 hours trying to change it to where I could just get moved next door to their hotel so that we could all be in the same hotel. Now I did have my own room. That's how we booked it from the beginning. So I knew that I would be in the room by myself, but I didn't think that I was going to be in the resort by myself. It was literally next door. So long story short, if I wanted to move to their hotel, I was going to have to wait more time, and by this time we had already been waiting for a good 2.5 hours. Yeah, because it's like the wait times to try to change reservations is hard, because we did book through a third party so that we could just book everything together. So by that time, I'm like, we had already went to eat, That first meal, I ended up eating at their resort because that's where we was trying to get the thing changed. And the guy, I won't give his name because he wasn't supposed to do that. He did go ahead and let me go ahead and eat food at their hotel because I was already in there and he was staying on hold for me trying to get my reservation changed. And the people, everybody there is just so nice, like so helpful, so nice. So that did help a lot. So finally I was like, you know what, it's okay. It's okay. I was so tired of waiting and I was just so ready to start relaxing, having fun, you know, exploring and all of that. I was like, it's okay, it's just next door, like it'll be fine. So he asked me, was I sure? He was really trying to help me be with my friends because he knew that I was going to be by myself. I told him that I did not feel safe, and you know, he was just trying to do everything he could to make the situation better because I didn't want to be in a hotel by myself. Like, I wanted to be in a hotel with the people I came with, even if it is right next door. And oh, the thing with the passes, so you have the option to have an ocean view on either hotel. So I'm like, you know what, if I still get my ocean view, because that's what I wanted and that's what I end up getting. I wanted my ocean view, I just wanted to have a good time, it's fine. They could come over to my hotel with the band that they had because they give you wristbands depending on which resort that you're in. They had access to come to mine, but I didn't have access to go to theirs. So once I checked in, we all went upstairs, changed, freshened up, all that, and went down to the beach. It's nothing in between the two hotels except for like a little bridge that you have to walk over. Not even, when they said bridge, I was thinking something crazy. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's really, you just walk to that side. So I walk over there like, hey y'all, I'm gonna meet y'all by the beach. I get over there, security walking up to me. I'm like, hey. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am, but your band does not give you access to this side of the water. I'm like, okay, great, have a great day. I don't know. So I called them like, y'all, I'm about to go back to my neck of the woods, my side of the water, because I didn't come here for no problems. I did not. So they were like, well, since we have access to your side, we'll just come to you. So they had to walk over the bridge. But whatever, wasn't a big deal. So I ended up staying at my hotel because the guy that was helping me, he was like, younger people actually like Ryu better because it's a lot going on like throughout the day and at night, which it was. So I'm glad I did just stay. I was a little scared at first because I felt like I was going to be on vacation by myself the whole time, but I actually didn't feel like that. I didn't. So I checked into my room. So let's go ahead and see that part of the footage. Okay, finally made it in my room. You have to use the card to turn on the lights, so let me put that in there. Okay, okay. Shower. Hey guys. Yes, full body mirror. You know what the girls need and the girls want. Ooh. Ooh, do I see a little, ooh, okay. This is nice. Let's see what this is. Let me out. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. This nice. I like. Yes. Okay, let's see. Hey guys, if you haven't figured it out already, I'm in Jamaica. I'm in Montego Bay. Finally made it to my room. Finally. But we'll talk about that later. I'm trying to play catch up.
Come on here, just chill on the little walk right here. DJ up in here, just jamming. And me just packed up.
Look at this big old bug bite on my arm, y'all. My arm is gonna fall off. I actually did not get that here. I got that before I got here. But good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to another vlog. This is day 2 in Montego Bay, Jamaica. If you have not already figured out where I am. Yesterday was a travel day. So got to the airport. You had to go through customs, get your passport, paperwork done or whatever. So we get to the airport. When we got here, we, you know, pretty much traveling, trying to check in all day. Well, not all day, but traveling, checking in, doing all that. Walked around, went to the beach, you know, just to kind of get a feel for the resort. The food has not been all that, but I knew that before I came. So today we are going to try to we're going to eat breakfast at the resort, but I think we're going to go off of the resort for either lunch or dinner. I don't know, but we'll see. I'll bring you guys with me, but I just wanted to come in and say, I keep looking up. I wanted to pop in and say good morning. Day 2 in Jamaica. Let's see how it goes. So day 2 was cute. Day 2 was fun. Shout out to Uncle B. We're gonna call him Uncle B. So one of the people that I went with had a family member that lived there that she knew personally. Thank God. So he did come get us a few times and take us off of the resort so we could see the real Jamaica. And honestly, I don't think the resorts want you to really do that because they want you to spend all the money with them. But no, when I travel, I want to see and do things that the people that live there, I want to do what they do. I want to eat what they eat, you know? So we went to an ice cream shop. We went to visit, what do we call it? The bottom road, where, you know, people usually hang out pre-COVID. Sidebar. We did have to wear masks everywhere we went. When we got off of the flight and when we arrived at the resort, we had to like sanitize our hands and feet. Well, shoes, not your actual feet. But we drove through some of their neighborhoods to see how they live. We learned about their land, like buying, well, not really learned about land, but just, you know, he was telling us about the land, how once you buy the land, it's yours. So whatever you choose to do with it is what you choose to do with it. So if you are building a house and it takes you 3, 4, 5 years, that's your land. So build your house, you know. Another thing that I learned from Uncle B is what we're going to call him in this vlog, because I'm going to keep referring back to him because he took us around and talked to us a lot about Jamaica. So we went to a boat party. That party was so fun. Did we book this the day before? Or did we book that the same day? I don't remember if we booked it the day before or the same day, but we went on a boat party. So fun, okay? So fun. So if you're ever in Jamaica, you can book the party through, what's it called? Dreamer Catamaran. I could be saying that completely wrong. Wouldn't be surprised, but I will add the website in the description below. Make sure you look with them. So all of the crew members introduce themselves. There's a bartender on there, open bar. You can drink until they run out. And yeah.
Alright, so the man who will carry on today and bring you back safely, please help welcome your captain, Sean. Help welcome Sean. I think Sean are so important to us today. We give her another captain. Please help welcome your captain, Solo. Help welcome Solo. Alright, so from our crew we have Conroy. Help welcome Conroy. Also from our crew we have Kenroy. Help welcome Kenroy. Also from our crew we have Beanie Man. Help welcome Taking pictures from Blue Vision today, we have David and Candy's laugh on the camera. Alright, last but not least, we always say the best for last. The person who's gonna make this one of your best tour ever.
Mad one.
Pardon?
Mad one.
Yeah. Please help welcome your bartender, Garcia.
I tried something for the first time. I went snorkeling, and the whole time that we were on the way there and I figured out like that was an option on the boat party, I'm like, I'm not doing that. I don't know how to swim. I'm scary. I don't do stuff like that. Few rum punches later. Baby, I was in that water snorkeling, okay?
You fit, you cover the eye and the nostril. Really, don't go in. It prevents water from going in your mouth. So the tighter your lips are, less water go in. So you place it like this. If water go in while snorkeling, you can remove and drain it. Or if you're a strong blower, two blow. Hold on, don't laugh. Two blow and it's all gone.
Okay, so we can't see that, but you want me to go on the run? I don't want to go. Are you dry? What?
Rouse up.
Where am I rounding at? Want me to take it down and put it back up?
Baby, I was in there snorkeling, okay? But it was really fun. I felt like I was like in Finding Nemo or something, and I wish I had like a GoPro so I could record under the water, but I didn't even think that I would do something like that. But I don't know, I was living in the moment. I was having fun, and I'm really happy I did it. Would I do it again? Definitely. It was really fun.
Now you're it.
You should have done that. And I'm scared. Was they drive you out, take you to the coral reef, then we come back, but on the way back, we stop at Margaritaville, and you have the option to get off of the boat and go into Margaritaville. We decided to stay on the boat because you're going to Margaritaville to get food and drinks, but they have food and drinks on the boat. So, yeah, we stayed on the boat and had us a good little time.
Everybody knows this. We make a strong man know this.
Montego.
Yeah, he switched her legs. Oh no. Yeah.
Girl, you know me better give me. We got us a man, no mommy baby. I feel real like we say fire to a play. Theory of the new thing, everybody says one. When you walk past people, we can do that all day. Some of them never they got me catching a winner. Girl, them my wife up every day and text her. Tell her up on the foot, they got me stuck on the winter. Me say, oh, girl, I say me clear it. Oh, girl, I say me clear it. Oh, girl, I tell me say me clear it. Oh, girl, I say me clear it. Capital case, what the thing them call. Cherry pineapple get big with a principle long tall. Yo, pull up. When bad man forward, pull up. Where about years ago, y'all have to pull up. Full of bag of chicken and the whole of them come up. Phone with your light in her face, girl, look up. Them a silly billy. She want a real bad man, not a hilly billy. If you wet up in her bed, she say fi kill it. 2 legs in her ear, she bust a willy. Cool them. Silly billy. You woulda think me never be able full of dirty road finish it. Yo, pull up. When bad man forward, pull up. Where about years ago, y'all have to pull up. Full of bag of chicken and the whole of them come up. Phone with your light in her face, girl, look up. Them a silly billy. She want a real bad man, not a hilly.
So yeah, that was really fun. It was lit. But on the way back, Uncle B picked us up from what do you call it? I don't know. He picked us up because we got back at a certain time, so he just met us. And then we went to a restaurant called Peppa's. So that was one of the places where a lot of the locals eat at. And when we went there, I should have tried something new. I did try something new. I tried the fritters. The fritters. You'll see them in a second.
Octopus dish, that's just to die for, man.
What's this one?
Saltfish. Fried saltfish.
Fried saltfish.
So sawfish fritters.
But as far as my main entree, I wasn't trying to take any chances because I just wanted some food that tastes good. Because the food at the resort, yeah, you can go get it all day long as much as you want, but it wasn't good. So kept it basic, got some shrimp pasta. So by the time that was over, we had already had a full day. We were tired. We went to eat. So when we went back to the resort, we showered, and of course we had to go our separate ways because we were in separate resorts, and that's what that was. So before I went up to my room, I did stay downstairs because, like I said earlier, it was always something going on in my resort. So they had concerts every night. The bar was still open. So before I went back to my room, kind of just walked around, had a couple more drinks, enjoyed the show. And the later it got, I wanted to be in my room. So I went back up, and the good thing was I could see the show on my balcony from my room. So I was like, okay, I feel safe being in my room. Let me just watch it from here. Of course, I didn't have the same view. It wasn't up close, but I could hear everything, and I could see like the stage from afar. Hold on, y'all. My mama calling me. Mom, if you're watching this vlog, you're interrupting the vlog. But I'm gonna answer the phone. No, hold on. So next we'll talk about day 3. So day 3 was full of the excursions we booked. Now we booked those the day that we got there, the day that we checked in. So you had to book your excursions if you're going to do any. Book your excursions, and you have to also book your COVID test, like to leave. You have to take a COVID test before you can leave. So if you're going and if you're traveling, I don't know if that's how it works everywhere, but if you're going to Jamaica, you have to take a COVID test before you arrive, and then when you get there, book the COVID test depending on the day that you leave. So day 3, this was excursion day, so we booked our excursions through Jam West, and this was actually in Negril. This was in Negril, so we had a shuttle to come and get us at 7 that morning, and we had to drive to Negril. I believe it's like an hour away or something in that neighborhood. So that was also nice for me because along the way you get to sightsee and drive through more neighborhoods. At first we kept saying how we didn't see any schools, like what schools do these kids go to? But along the way we started to see a few schools, we saw more restaurants, we saw actual neighborhoods, we saw like, I don't know, we saw a lot. So I enjoyed like the ride. I thought that I was going to be sleepy or sleep because we had a full day the day before. And I'm like, okay, I get to sleep on the shuttle ride. But no, like, I was up. I wanted to see everything, okay? So I was up. So we rode through there and we drove to Negril. And for the excursions, you can pick 3 of them for, I believe it was $170 per person. If you pick 3. Like, they had packages. You could pick 2 and you would leave at, so you could pick 3, and if you pick 3, you leave at 7 in the morning. If you pick 2, you leave at 9. So we picked 3, and the options were horseback riding, zip lining, the 4-wheelers. They had the, I think it's like an animal where you can go feed the animals or something like. We didn't pick that one. And then there was the rafting that you see all the bros looking fine on Instagram. Yeah, that was one of the options. We didn't pick that one. Good morning, guys. So it's day 3 in Jamaica. It's about 6:45 in the morning, 6:45, and I'm headed to stop and grab something quick for breakfast just to put on my stomach, and meeting the shuttle to go and do our excursions that we booked the first day we got here. I'm so sleepy. Yesterday was so fun with the snorkeling. As you can see, the lashes are gone. And I haven't put on makeup since I've been here. Y'all gonna get this natural face, honey, because it's too hot for anything else. The only thing I put on is a moisturizer and some sunscreen. But yeah, hopefully today will be fun as well. Let's see. We chose horseback riding, zip lining, and the 4-wheelers? Is it a 4-wheeler? Something in that neighborhood. We rode them through like a course in Negril. So much fun. I had never done any of that before, so it was a first for me. So I was hyped, super excited. So we got there, and they have, like, at the main hut they have a bar, and they had a full menu so you can order food. They had the coconuts, and they ran out before I could get to one. I wanted a real coconut so bad. Never got a chance to do that, so that's another reason for me to go back. We did the zip lining first. We wanted to do the dry stuff first because once you get wet, I'm sure you're gonna want to go home. So we did zip lining first, and then we went driving on like the course, and then we did the horseback riding, and they you ride the horse. Is that the right way to say that? The horse takes you to the beach. So you walk down this path. It's like a couple miles, and then you get to the beach, and they walk you through the water, all that good stuff. It was so fun. And along the way, it seemed like everywhere we went, there was a bar, and there was rum punch. So what did I do? But no, that was the first part of day 3. So it was just fun. It was just fun. Maybe I don't get out the house enough. This may not be fun to y'all, but I was having a ball, okay? So when we did that, after that, we went to the famous Rick's Cafe. Honestly, by the time we got to Rick's Cafe, we were tired. But you know how you on vacation, so you just like, I'm gonna fight through to the end because I paid for this and I'm gonna have fun. It was kind of like that. I felt like that was the real vibe. Now, Rick's Cafe was fun. The part that you see on all the other vlogs with the jumping off of the cliff, I wasn't gonna do that because I don't play with water too much. That snorkeling was extreme for me. I don't know how to swim. Yeah, I know. I don't know how to swim. So I'm not jumping off of anybody's cliff, okay? But yes, I did get to see a few people do that. I was mainly enjoying the bar and ordering food because we did come with the shuttle, and the shuttle leave at a certain time. If you're not on the shuttle when it's time to go, they made it very clear that they will leave you. So they said if you did want to order food, make sure you order the food as soon as you get there and then walk around. So I went and ordered food and drinks and, you know, kind of just enjoyed the view. I was really ready to go take a shower because we had been through the water, on some horses, riding through the dirt, the mud, all of that. But it was so fun. Cafe, I had the lobster, the rice and peas, and I had the lobster, the rice and peas, and it came with a salad. That rice and peas and the patties kept me alive in Jamaica, because if I ain't eat nothing else, I was gonna get me a veggie, not beef, a veggie patty, some cocoa bread, some rice and peas. That was enough to keep my stomach good while I was doing all that drinking. That night, we made it back to the hotel and we went to a local bar. That was nice. That was really fun. That was another place like outside of the resort. So I feel like we had a good balance of on resort, off resort things. So it was really a good trip. I did not record everything because I was on vacation with other people. I didn't know if they wanted the camera in their face 24/7, and I didn't want to be that annoying person. Oh, let me record this. Oh, let me record this. But all in all, it was fun. I had a great time. I would definitely travel with them again. I would definitely go back to Jamaica. Oh, what I was about to say about not recording everything, because I was living in the moment and enjoying everything. So when you're doing that, it's kind of hard to like try to capture everything. But it was a really fun trip. I advise everyone to visit Montego Bay, Jamaica. Be careful what you're booking if you're booking with other people. And if you watch this vlog to the end, I thank you so much, and I hope that you subscribe. If you made it to this point, you might as well subscribe and go like some videos and leave some comments. And I know you have some questions, so just drop them down below. Y'all have a good night.